Okay, so we are in module 2. I just want to start afresh and continue. So we had this document where I actually dictated. I talked to the phone and the phone was, I was. So let me check it out now. Because someone want to use Microsoft Word, this is what you need to do. Enter. Okay, I did not enter well. So did you see what just happened? Now question. And I now put the right question mark. Okay, so you get the point. You can. I've not actually read. If there's a documentation for this, I've not actually read it on how to use the board, but you get the point. So full stop was working, question mark was working, and enter was going to or next line was going to the next line. Okay, so that was it. So now let's do a little bit about. Let's talk about styling first. Let us save the document, because right now if you check here, you see that it's pricing itself as document 1. So we just have to click there so we can give it a name. So I just click there and I'll give it teaching Microsoft Word. Microsoft. Okay. Sample doc. Okay. So I can just click out and just click another. I just clicked out of that place and it just saved. Very simple. So now let's say that this is going to be a letter. So let's try now. Okay, first let me take you through a tour of what is actually going on here. So when I double click, if I should click, if I should click on this edit button. So I'm just going to be clicking on everything. I'll click on the edit button, then let me click on this hamburger button. This hamburger button right here. This is what you do sometimes to check what is going on. Okay, this is what I want to save or save as or share or read aloud. Look at this. Looks like this read aloud will make sense. Let's see what goes on here.
Okay, so when you want to use Microsoft Word, this is what you need to do. Enter.
Did you see what just happened now? Question. Did you see what happened now also? Good. Now for some keyboards like Google Keyboard, you have to say enter so that the what you're...
Okay, so so that was nice. So this is just, like I said, this is just a new Office. I've not used it before. I've just installed it for the first time. I have the one I use. I'm just trying to show you that this thing is very, very easy. Once you're a very good cook, once you know the recipe, you can cook anything anywhere with any set of equipment they give you. Okay, so now let's talk about some styling. So we are just trying to find out where the basic things we need is. Now look at another thing that I'm finding out here. Okay, see that arrow right there. I'm going to click on it. So you see it brings out more like the whole panel home. Okay, so now the next place I know that this arrow that is here is telling me that there are so many things here. So this is like the home tab. So when I click on it, I can now move in between the real main tabs. Like if you open Microsoft Word on a computer, up here somewhere around here, this is where you're going to see that one tab is called home. When you click on home, it has its own subgroup of tab, and then one is called insert, where you can insert, and it has its own subgroup of tabs. I know it has others. One is view and all that. So that is what is happening here. This is where they placed it here. So this is the home tab, and this is everything that is inside the home tab. You see, wow, that's so awesome. Even the styles, the heading 1, heading 2, everything you can think about is there. Okay, so font color, making it bold. Like I can come here. Let me double click to highlight, and and if I click on this B, that is this B right here, that I'm making it bold. If I click on I, I'm making it I'm italicizing it. As you can see, use underline, AB strike through. So you see, then this one is highlighting it with each color. So I'm going to click right here, that arrow right there, so I can select the color I want to highlight it with, and I think I'm good to go. But I'm going to just click out and say no fill. I'll just click out and say, excuse me, talking about highlight here. Oh, okay, I've given it a font color of, it needs to be black. and then highlight. Okay, so you get the point. Clear font formatting and all that. Like if you come to font formatting, you can see that subscript or superscript. Now this is another important point. Like let's say that this is going to be our heading, so we want to make this guy center, stay in the center. So I'll click here. This is center, left adjustment, left alignment, right alignment, and this is justify. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave this at left alignment. Okay, oh no, let me leave it at right alignment. Let it look like I'm writing a letter. Okay, so I'm going to come down here, press trying to get my keyboard. Where's my keyboard? Oh, it was because that thing was on. Okay, so in next, I'm going to have to stop this model here. In the next model, we're going to go more in depth on styling with Microsoft Word. I've shown you how to underline. I've navigated you through, in this particular lesson model, I've navigated you through how Microsoft Word is, where the features are. Like if you click on the edit button, you click down on that arrow, and then now you have the guys. That is for home, and then for insert, you have this where you can insert table, blank page, picture, shape, whatever, even the header and a footer. Okay, so then draw, something I don't value often use, then layout. It's very, very important. This is where you can actually set your like if you want it to be landscape, you can set it to be landscape here. Okay, if you want it to be a letter, you can, Oh, so that is that. So in the next model, we are going to do some more cool things, okay, after our styling is concerned. So see you in the next model.